That is the 8 a.m. siren, which means it is time for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Ah. So yeah, we were finally proceeding with like the main. DJ O'Neill's, welcome in. How are you? Oh my God, I am dark. I am not properly get lit here. How are you, DJ? It's been some time. Hope you're doing well. Am I looking orange? There we go. I'm doing okay. Like I said, I finally took the step to like proceed with the main story. So we're probably going to get into a situation where we can actually beat the main game, like to beat the final boss. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll have time to, but I think it will open up like the final scenario. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Tears of the Kingdom, basically it's a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Which if you're not familiar with Breath of the Wild, I apologize. But essentially, Hyrule Castle rose up. So, or no, Hyrule Castle opened up some. Can I actually play one? Yeah, yes. There is it is definitely worth getting. It's basically, it has been described as better Breath of the Wild, which is a description that I would not disagree with. It's like Breath of the Wild. It's like take Breath of the Wild, but more awesome stuff, basically. I did complete this shrine, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah. So the storyline with this is some like tunnels open up underneath. I'm still in Japan, yes. Some tunnels open up underneath Hyrule Castle. Link and Zelda go to explore. They see a corpse that comes to life and attacks them. Zelda is nowhere to be found. Link wakes up. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's different. Like there's, islands in the sky now. There's an underground to explore. Like if you look at the map, sky, surface, depths, right? And I haven't even cracked the surface on this, you know? So, I guess, anyway. Yeah, of course she is. So you're basically trying to chase rumors of Zelda. Um, you recover from getting attacked. Of course, all of your hearts and stamina removed. Which I got my heart container back there, and I got all my stamina vessels back there. So I'm good. uh, but yeah. So of course, all your hearts and stamina are drained. So progression and all that good stuff because you lost him in the attack. Anyway, they tell you, okay, there's 4 strange regional phenomena going on. Can you go check them out? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I live on an island, so I can't buy crud here, really. There's not much in the way of merch to buy here. But yeah, when I go on vacation and stuff, I get way too much. Are you a traveler? Lured here by the aroma of my cooking, I imagine. Camp belongs to Captain Torred's squad of the Master Control's crew. They are executing a major strike as we speak. I recommend you clear the area before things get hectic. I am going to help them out. The cave that serves as the monster's base is up the hill and down the road, but even here we might be in danger. Captain Torred is on his way there now to clear the monsters out. As the squad chef, I stayed behind. I may not sing a sword, but my ladle prepares meals worthy of this. Follow your nose here. You must be hungry. Take this. It's one of my personal specialties. Oh, nice. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of crud. Recently, I added that Smash poster. I understand it's not very. Well, let me see if I can't. Yeah, kind of small, but at Nintendo Store in sorry, kind of small, but at the Nintendo Store in Tokyo, they were handing out these posters for free. You could just pick them up. So I picked 2 of them up. The top one, of course, being a complete diorama of the Smash mural, and the bottom one being a list of all the fighters. So yeah, I enjoyed taking the time to design and print the frame. Scotland. They don't have like free like posters or whatever. Dang. I'm worried that their hunger may distract them, allowing a monster to catch them unaware. I wish they had someone to aid them should their appetites waylay them. Okay, I can do that. What am I looking on food? Damn, and a coarser bee. I need more coarser bee honey. But yeah, I got one of those. Yes, it is. I need to find like a copyright-free, lyric-free Star Spangled Banner thing. Gotcha! But yeah, if you have a buddy and you bring him in. Actually, let me check. Okay, yes, that is an accurate representation. So I would need someone to get play the bagpipes. Scottish national, Scotland forever. That's not lyrics, right? But that famous meme song is someone singing is the national anthem, right? Are there lyrics to that? No, that's not the national anthem, right? The do 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 do. Am I confusing? I'm sorry. I'm not up to date with the with my national anthems. All right, down the road. Yeah. No, that's something else. Do 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 do. It's got to be O. It's like O Canada. O Canada. Bro, he just stomped me. Actually, I don't even need the Flamebreaker armor. What am I talking about? What am I doing in my life? How's life in Japan? It's pretty good, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I've been working. I've been going to kendo practice. Today's actually a pretty busy day. After stream, I'll eat some dinner or lunch rather. And then there's a kite flying festival that I thought was in February because it was in February last year, but it turns out no. Oh, I didn't. I missed that. But yeah, so that's a thing. So I'll be going to that. I'll be using the kite that I bought, that I made last. Made last year. So I'll be participating in that. And then after that, I'll be going to the middle school gym, where I will be helping to set up for my first kendo tournament. Got him. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm not gonna win or anything. Like I'm not gonna do well, even though I've been doing it for a year, like, obviously, I'm going to be competing in the... No way, don't tell me that I don't get the spoils of war. What? I'm too far away? Couldn't get them? Sorry. But yeah, I'm going to be participating in the, like, adult men's division, right? And so I'm going to be fighting me as a first-time tournament participant with a year of experience under my belt. I'm going to be participating with other people that have been doing it their entire life, like a 50-year-old man that has been doing it his entire life. And you may think, oh, 50-year-old man. Well, the thing about the thing about kendo is it's not like, oh, I don't know, like soccer, where I can outrun them just by being youthful. Oh, here it is. Awesome. I can't just outspeed them or something. I'm locked in with them. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna win. Like realistically speaking, I would be foolish to expect to win. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to win. The other thing is, like, the skill floor for kendo is so high. So if you want to score a point, there's like, it's not just, oh, hit the person on their on the armor. Like, I'm not an expert in fencing, but it's not just like, oh, if your sword bends on your opponent's armor, you get a point. It's like you have to you have to... What are you doing? Oh. Thank you. You have to hit them on the proper spot of the armor with the proper side of your sword, while also saying the name of the target that you're hitting at the same time as your foot stamps, and they have to not hit you at the same time. And if the angle's wrong, you don't get it. And if it's not solid or hard enough, you also don't get it. Yeah, no, it's just it's a nightmare. There's so many times where I'm like, oh, dang, that guy got a point. But then the judges are just like, nope, that's not a point. Continue on. And I'm like, I have no idea. I sat down with like for a half an hour with one of the senseis. I was like, all right, what? I understand on paper what a point is, but can you tell me? And they're like, all right. We can try. Plus, you have to, like, stamp with your foot at the same time. But my foot, I don't know what it is. All the kids can do it. All the adults can do it. I just cannot, like, make that stamping sound. What could you possibly need right now? We're right in the middle of a monster control mission. Hold on. Link? Link, it's you. You remember me? It's Torin. We met at Hyrule Castle. We were looking for Princess Zelda. Does it mean you came to help us? Oh, that's the original guy. Right now, we're approaching a swarm of monsters up ahead. After we close in on their base, we plan to begin our attack. If you're up for it, Link, we could join forces and give those hideous monsters the boot together. Alright, let's frickin' go. Hit your first UFC fight. So UFC is like kind of the most broad martial art, right? Like, is that like... Do help me out here. So it's not like kickboxing, I think, is like a similar. Basically, it's like anything goes, more or less. More or less. Charge! Hello. spin attack. But how'd it go? Did you win? Kickboxing, kick and punch. You can all elbow and knee. So you can also wrestle him. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it's more or less anything goes. Well, yeah, no biting, no ripping out their jugular. Probably the most anything goes of the, you know, legally sanctioned martial arts. You do the hardest part of the work here. I really can't think enough. Link, by the way, Link, I couldn't help but notice you seem to be carrying that famed sword of yours. Actually, I just broke it, so I'm not carrying it right now. So I don't know what you're talking about. I've heard you have the legendary sword that seals the darkness, and yet what you're carrying now doesn't look like it would be considered legendary. Oh, okay. You won by a split decision. Dang. Remind me, I should know better than judge things based on looks. I'm very sorry. Here, allow me to give you this reward for all you did. Without your help, Link, I'm not sure we would have been able to complete our mission. Well, we make for the Akala span in northeast Akala next. Try to defeat as monsters as we can. Many monsters we can. Well, for now, I hope we cross paths again. So, may the goddess Hylia always protect you, brave swordsman. But yeah, congrats. I plan on recording my fight. You know, if nothing else, then for my own, like, edification. Just see what I can improve on and stuff. But I was thinking of just doing a really low effort. Thank you. I was thinking of doing just like a really low intensity like commentary video where I just upload my fight to YouTube and then just kind of explain what's going on. Because like there's not a lot of kendo stuff on English YouTube. Like there's not a lot to be found, I think. So, yeah. It's Japanese fencing, but like very much not like the epee the Olympic style that you're used to, right? Big old bamboo sword. Kind of dangerous too. I went to practice yesterday. I got a sword tip to the throat. Because one of the acceptable strike points. There's your men, which is the face of the thing without the helmet, basically the face guard. There's kote, which is your hand. There's do, which is your torso down here, and then there's tsuki, which is stabbing them in the throat. Now there is a guard, so if you hit square on, like it kind of what it does is what do you call it? Disperses the force between your jaw and your sternum. So it's like you just kind of get pushed backwards. But I kind of dodged it, which is good. Like you don't want to get hit straight on because that's the point. So I kind of dodged it. But what that means is it went to the side and it hit me right here. Yeah, right here. I got hit right here by the tip of a bamboo sword. So it's this bamboo that's covered in leather. So I got that to the side of the throat. Luckily, I'm fine. Of course, like your actual like windpipe is pretty protected. Like it's hard to get around the guard and then crush your windpipe, to say it gruesomely. Been talking to any nice girls in Japan? Bro, bro, you've been out of the loop. I got my 6 month anniversary with my girlfriend coming up here in a couple weeks. You've been out of the loop, my guy. So yeah, I've been talking to nice girls in Japan. I've been dating one for almost half a year. So yeah, things are doing well. At least I think so. What's this called? Alignment. Hey, Cake Band, welcome in. Oh, geez, oops, yeah, no problem, no problem. After this shrine, I'll show you guys what happened at practice. There's got to be a, yep, as I thought. Been a while since you watched the stream? Cool, well, I hope I'm entertaining. I'll be going for the next 2 hours and 40 minutes, so enjoy. But yeah, we were just talking about kendo and girlfriends. But yeah, let me show y'all what happened while that's going. I'll be right back. Okay, so, all right, can y'all hear me good? All right. So, here's what happened in practice yesterday. What happened was I have my helmet like this, right? Don't mind the strength, but I have my helmet like this, right? Guy goes to hit throat, the legal point. I dodge it, but that meant his sword under guard stabbed me side of the throat here. So right now, right here, pretty sore and probably gonna be pretty bruised. You can't see because of my beard, but yeah, my throat was protected, but that's one of the dangers of kendo, I guess. You said they brought back the draft in the UK just in case Russia war escalates. Jesus, that's scary. Well, I hope hope it doesn't come to that. Okay. Oh, don't tease me. There we go. Oh, shoot. You are correct. You are correct. Thank you. See, this is why having viewers is good. Harder to mess up. Thank you, Chi-Chi. Thank you, TJ O'Neill. Yay! Oh, that's cool. Onward. Frickin' die. Thank you. Die. Yeah. I mean, like, obviously war is very scary. Yeah, I hope you stay away from the draft and that war does not escalate. Give me fried whatever. Does that cook it? It does. No, you don't have to. Here I go. I can do it. Playing some bowling. Okay. You can do it, huh? Boom! Oh, it hit the wheel.
And there goes the battle!
And there goes the battle. I wish. Okay, you'd think throwing a flaming rock boy at these monsters would hurt a little bit more. Yeah, get wrecked. This poor guy. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Die. Yo. Got him. Wait, he's not dead? Oh, frick. There we go. Now he's dead. Charge! Here I go! Alright! Alright, let's pick up his blood. Here I go! I probably need to take a picture of this. Yeah. I haven't taken a picture of it. It's fine, you know. Just yelling and being annoying every time. Sorry, Mr. Stag. Another shrine? Wowee. Oh, first? Dang. You actually were first. I love it when, like, there's like 2 hours into the stream. And then someone just goes, oh, wait. And then is like the 7th person to come by and say something, but then redeems the first. Okay, where is it? Where's the shrine? Where is the shrine? Ah. Classic. Nearby down below. Well, this dude's got armor, but... There we go. Break off the armor. Run this guy over. So we're working at McDonald's. How is that? In what position? Fighting UFC. And then, you know, working at McDonald's on the side. Customer service. Oh no. You gotta deal with people? Jesus. My condolences. Do this whole swordplay thing, man. I'm a race car driver. I'll kill you all with my awesome vehicle skills. What music? I don't listen to a lot of music, I'm not gonna lie. When I am in the mood, it's usually just searching up a nostalgic video game soundtrack or something. Surprisingly. That's kind of like the lamest answer you could give, but... Yes, everybody, bunch up, please. I don't know how I could take you all out at once. Hit the bloopy. He can do it. I'm having too much fun with this. Yeah, get wrecked! Oh my god. Got this man backed up against the wall, just machine gun firing. Whoa, oh, you wanna get cute? Hey, good night. Thanks for coming by. Glad to hear from you. Hope customer service doesn't treat you as horribly as it has, I guess. Yep. Good talking. Good night. Here I go. I can do it. Here I go. I can do it. Here I go. Why are you in the back? All right. What do you need? My friend, I got separated. Where is he? Ah, we can do that. All right, let's go. Do 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 do. I could have used rewind. I gotta attach him to that and use rewind or whatever the frick it's called. What's it called? I don't know. There he is. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Thank you. Thank you. This guy again. Alright, what are we working with? I wonder if it's always the same thing. Like, in each of his locations, or if it's just like, the first location you solve is the easiest, and then all of the locations after that it gets harder. I don't know why I can't just attach something to the sign itself, but, you know. Fine. There we go. There we go. Something to brace on the back, too. Just to be safe. No, that's not. There we go. Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too, but I can't stand here forever. I got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. I'll let him go. What? Are you going to support him? All right, let's go. Easy. Look at that. It's locked in place. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. All right, let's get here while he's still standing. Perfect. Your help, President Hudson, is now standing proudly and firmly in place. Fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something for my premium collection. Special gift from me to you. I can go to other places to put up more signs, and with that, I'm off. I don't even know where I'm going. Alright, adventure log. Alright, what's up with this? Alright, back to Death Mountain. Let's go. Easiest way to get up there, you think? I know. I know. I thought didn't I put a travel marker? I did. It's in the sky. I knew this would come in handy. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna want my flame breaker armor.
Here I go!
It's not even really hot. I love how you can just change clothes mid-climb. Like the other thing being like, if it was broke, like if my, if I was burning up from the heat, I could put Flamebreaker armor on my, like my pants, as my pants. And that'd be fine. Depending. I think. A controlling device. I got the treasure chest and all these, right? Okay. This is overkill. Yeah. We're talking all terrain. Not bad. Yep. Okay, and what's this? Yay! Okay, good. Always love it when I get the treasure chest first because I don't have to worry about it. Like, boom. All I have to do now is complete the shrine. Give me the arrows, dude. I assume this is what they want me to do. You can control these things without a controlling stick by just walking around on the proper area, but a little bit more precision if you do. Drive a friggin' flyer into it. That's gotta be intentional. Starting to get hot, or is that just malice? Link, over there. Yep. Right, flame breaker up here. This way. Ew. It's not an open pit? It's just gross. Is that the marbled rock roast? Where do you know about go? You gotta talk to him? Oh. He's waiting there. Like pickle?
I think it was near here. When I came up the mountain, I saw her. The princess was standing right here, Goro. And then she gave me this fancy mask to wear around. After that, oh, jeez. It's no use. I can't remember
Brain
anything
got
that
fried.
happened after that. Huh? There she is! Princess! Princess Zelda! We need to talk to you! It's dangerous.
Alright, I assume it's gonna open up. Is this it? Boss battle? No dungeon, just straight up. Time to fight. Moragia. Morag. Is that like Volvagia?
Huh.
Well, that thing broke out of the crater like it was nothing. That marbled rock. Is it alive? There's 3 of those things? Hang on, no, those are heads. So big. How could something that large appear out of nowhere like that? Never seen anything like this on Death Mountain, Goro. You don't take that thing out, who knows what will happen to Princess Zelda. But I can't exactly charge at it from down here. Any ideas, Link? I was about to say. Like we're in business.
I can do it! Sure! Goro!
Holy cow.
If we can't hit it higher up, we're gonna be in trouble.
Ooh, we got him! Yeah! Nice! Wait, we did it? We did it! What was that thing anyway? I thought Princess Zelda walked off somewhere around here.
Huh?
Whoa, you don't suppose she fell into that hole, do you? That would be awful. Come on, Link, let's hurry down there. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Zelda, don't you worry, we're coming. Ooh. Got a light route? Okay, good. I do like that, like, 2 of them in the sky, 1 of them's on the ground, and 1 of them's in the depths of, like, all 4 regional phenomena. Light route dispel the darkness and provide the surrounding area. Okay. Oh, there he is. I was like, hello.
Hmm?
Who knew it looked like this inside Death Mountain? Now that I look closer, I see a whole lot of those red rocks.
Huh?
Why would Princess Zelda be down here with all this marbled rock rose? Huh?
Come, come to me.
Huh?
I'm hearing things again, but I mean, you heard that too, right, Link? I definitely heard someone speaking right now.
Oh.
Let's see, I think it was from that away. Maybe this has to do with Zelda. I've got a heaping pile of questions for her, so let's hurry to where Zelda is. I don't suppose you have some sort of flying craft for me. Game. Ooh. Maybe not directly flying around, but always gotta buy stuff from these things. One, just to, round out my collection, but 2, to make sure marked on the map. Going through the live stream, found my stream interesting. Doing well. Thank you, Don Ritchie. I appreciate it. How you doing? I assume you're a fan of Tears of the Kingdom. Ugh. Can I type with you? What do you mean? Do explain. But in any case, I'm in the depths of Death Mountain. I'm inside a volcano. That's spooky. Gotta get myself up where the sound of that mysterious voice is. That way. What are you talking about, Don? I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you're getting at. Steering stick, a pot, a big wheel, and a battery. What the? Cool. Glad you enjoy it. Okay, so, I mean, I would want to fly up there. I would assume. I don't know what this will get me, but I'm gonna put it on anywhere. I usually play Dead by Daylight as well. I'll play that game a lot. There's a couple streams that I'll do on Sundays, so tomorrow. But I have another event. I'm going to a kendo tournament, so I unfortunately cannot stream tomorrow. You can't hear me? Okay, it's not a problem on my end. My mic levels are fine. So might have to turn the volume up. I'm not just gonna type with you, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop playing every time I need to say something. You wanna turn on your volume? Awesome. But if you don't, I'm sorry. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, this is a dumb idea. Yes, I am an affiliate streamer. I don't know what that. Why did I even bring this fire hydrant? Why am I stuck? God dang it. I am not a partner. How did I get stuck? Oh. That's how. Yeah, I mean, it isn't rough to the start, but, you know, once you get a few people. I'm actually doing worse than I used to be when I was affiliate. When I got affiliate, like in terms of numbers and stuff. Dang, does there... Wow. Their monster parts don't burn in the freaking lava, but they do. Die, please. Oh. Got him. You know, I want to be a partner, yeah. I mean, I would like to make this full time one day, you know? Well, I don't think I've gotten a picture of the fire version. I have. Thank you. Okay, that just got launched like a freaking rocket. Alright, what you got for me? I can't carry those. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need it. What about a helpful if you got suggestions, sure. I'll listen to them. Can't say I'll follow them or think that they'll be useful even, but if you want to make suggestions. Okay, so I seem to be having issues. I'm supposed to go over here, kind of going in a roundabout way. I mean, if you want to say something, you can. Like I said, I'm not gonna promise to listen to it or immediately enact any change that you want me to, but yeah, if you have an idea and you would like me to listen to it, I put it in chat. If it's like a scam thing, like buying views and stuff, well then, oopsie. I ain't gonna do that, but yeah, I mean. Whoa! Nice. Hold away. I've never heard of this person, no. Got him. Jesus, you know we're just coming in with a heavy hitting. Into the lava with you. Or not. I'm not gonna join someone's. I'm not gonna do that, my guy. With all due respect. I'm not gonna go bother some other streamer to ask him tips on how to expand the channel and that sort of thing. Information is widely available. I don't mean to be like discouraging or anything or come off as dismissive, but yeah, I mean it's just there's tons of information out there about how to improve my channel and stuff. And I'm well aware of that. I don't think that one streamer, no matter how popular, will be able to just tell me one thing to all of a sudden make my my streams popular. I don't need his Discord. I appreciate the help, but like, yeah, I'm not interested. All right, bye bye. You're being annoying. I don't want to deal with you anymore. My stream. Yeah, I don't know what that dude's issue was, but it's like, take a hint. Just enjoy this stream. I'm sick and tired of people showing up to my stream with goals other than just enjoying the stream. You know, just watch and chat. You don't need to try to sell me something or advertise something else to me or get me to join someone's Discord server and ask him questions. Just sit and enjoy the stream. Please! Appreciation to all my viewers that are just genuinely here to have a nice time. You are the lifeblood of this channel. Traveler's Spear. Not rusty, but like at the same time. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Do you have... Got some fans. But yeah, that's also weird. Like, I'm going to need you to type. Please. Like, I don't want to stop my stream. Wait, how... Okay, question. How is a hot air balloon going to work when the air that you're in is literally on fire anyway? Like, if I light a fire under a hot air balloon and fill it with hot air, it's surrounded by hot air. The hot air inside is not going to be less dense than the already hot air outside, right? That's not gonna... Do I have more fans? So glad that guy was not the oh, here we go. Was not my 700th follower.
I can do it!
No. Why?
Here I go!
You're kidding me, right? Okay, well, hopefully there's more batteries here. Headlight. break this? Oh! Indeed he can. Cool.
I can do it!
Wonder if there's an orientation that I could have put these fans on here to get a better result. You're kidding me, right?
Here I go!
Ugh. So if I put the Flamebreaker armor on, and then the Dora body, can I swim up this lava fall? Awesome. Okay, no bomb arrows. Because they'll instantaneously combust in this atmosphere. Oh, yeah. But they thaw out way quicker. Okay, let's get some food. We got some dandelion right in here, right? Oh, yeah, okay, here it is. Die! Like a hammer. Zonite's good because you can process it at the mines to crystallize zonite or whatever, and then you can trade that in for extra battery. Oh, I heard a car door outside. I wonder if that's my package. Hope it is. Well, crap, I wonder if you can get here like normally. That's a light route I found when I came in. Alright, here's another one. Ta-da! It seems like you can just kind of go there. Maybe? Like, what if you went down here? There's nothing stopping you from just getting to this place. Huh? Ow. Oh. I so want to throw a bomb in there, but I know I can't. Good, now that that's all broken up. Ow. Was this a white guy? I'm gonna break anyway, so I might as well get a little bit. Got him. There we go. One thing is, if you have some extra slots, you can just pick up some stupid weapons, and then later you can throw them at enemies for some a little bit extra damage. Doesn't heal me, but whatever.
Here I go! Charge!
Interesting. Look, Ma, no hands. Do we have any warm weather attack? God dang it! That did not work as intended. Are you kidding me? This is not... God dang it. This is not going how I expected it to. There we go. Alright, listen. Listen, you. I have had enough of your shenanigans. Alright. Retreat, retreat, retreat. To the light route. Here I was thinking I was clever. Again, oh, I'll just, bring this freaking cannon, kill everybody. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. Big loom bolt. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. Nice. Oh, what if I... Cannon go. This. Aye. Awesome. Jesus. Oh my god, I got my buddy. Ugh. That was rough.
I can do it!
Okay, luckily you can't kill me with that. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, luckily that's not barbed wire. Where are you, Noble? Buddy! You know, buddy. You know, Bo. There you go. There he is. Awesome. Interesting. It was still turning. Even though it was flat against the ground, so it physically could not turn. Okay. A little bit backloaded because with this whole contraption, it gets a little too heavy for two fans to just with it, you know? So backload a little bit, it'll encourage it to tilt upwards. will help
Here I go!
with lift. There we go. Awesome. You know, Bo, you better not be weighing the front down. You better not be weighing the nose down.
Sure. Here I go!
Lucky, lucky. Boy who lived. Sure. There we go. Dang, Royal Broadswords just ain't what they used to, you know? Ow.
I can do it! Let's go!
Oh, it burnt the leaf off. Dang. Well, that's to be expected. Oh, got him. He's dead. Okay. Interesting way to mine, but... Oh. Pick it back up. Okay, if it's in the lava, it's just gone. You can't get it out. It's gone. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Where, oh where did my air glider go? I don't remember where I put it. I'm not gonna lie. He got recycled. Game said, okay, you're done with this, clearly. That's not right. Bro, get out of the way. You know, Bo. I really wish if you had batteries attached to the vehicles that it would consume your personal battery first and then consume the battery. Because, like, think about it. As it is now, it consumes the battery first. But if it didn't, if it consumed, which can't recharge. They can't recharge. That's the problem. But if it consumed your battery, which can recharge first, then if you use it for just short spurts, interesting, passes right through.
Goro! Charge! I can do it! Here I go!
Recovery. Doom and gloom up in his.
I can do it! Here I go! Let's move! Goro! Charge!
How polite of Yunobo to not completely kill Link by exploding right next to him. This doesn't count as a hot spring? Bro, what? Going. Stop. Racing the battery, dude. If I turn this thing on, I don't heal. Dang.
I can do it! Charge!
That's unfortunate. Ugh. Anyway.
Here I go! Goro!
So, he kinda has a cooldown.
I can do it!
If you're on the on a vehicle, he does not have any cooldown, which is interesting.
Goro!
Dude just keeps going until he hits something, doesn't he?
Here I go!
Wonder what the longest Yunobo Bro.
I can do it!
That's where I just was.
Goro,
Not like I'm missing it.
charge! I can do it! Goro!
Ooh, treasure chest.
I can do it!
Oh no. Because if it just used my battery, my rechargeable personal battery, then I would still have that battery full. Whatchamacallit. Oh, that's why. If you want to enter the fire temple, you gotta blast a hole in this rock to get into the... You need Unova 4.
Hey!
Hey, over here! This is where I heard the voice coming from? What is this place, and why is something like this inside Death Mountain? Huh?
Huh?
Ah, it's Princess Zelda.
Ah,
Please wait, Goro, I gotta talk to you.
huh?
What the? Where did she go?
Here I go! Charge! Goro!
Just driving my car through the sacred temple.
Hey!
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Something up ahead, Goro. That settles that. Alright, the car is probably obsolete at this point.
Oh.
Link, over there.
Huh? It's Zelda, Goro!
Did we see the Zelda on the other temples? I don't think we did. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate for her.
Huh?
Not good, not good. Princess Zelda's stuck inside there. We gotta hurry and help her.
Huh?
How do we get in there? Goro? Well, luckily I have a hand. Okay, so we can try to open it with that terminal, but as long as the locks are there, it won't be able to. Yay, to move just a little now, Goro. But those Dodongo mouths are snapping down on it. Hear that? There it is again!
firmly locked with 5 padlocks.
Yep.
You have the power to unlock them all. Do so. Then the gate should open. Heed my words.
Huh?
No denying, I heard it loud and clear this time, but who could it be? What do I mean by young little rock? That's you. They did tell us how to open the gate, so that can't be all bad, right? All we gotta do is unlock the 5 locks, and then we can get in there. I wonder, can I take a picture of the boss? No, I cannot. At least I don't care. Why? Rusty halberd. Oh shoot. Play some leapfrog. Well, that's handy.
I can do it! Goro!
Be neat. Really? It made it all the way back there? Holy cow. That's fine, we got another one. Got him.
Here I go! I can do it! Charge!
Something tells me I'm not supposed to be able to get that from this side. Try something. This is technically a vehicle, right? Let's hop in the vehicle. Come on. What, if it's not moving? Doesn't count? This guy. Give him to me. That didn't work.
Here I go! Charge!
Try this again. steaming. Nobo.
I can do it!
Okay. Maybe I can make him ramp off this chest. How about this? We can make a bunch of rocks. Using this. Or I can just kill myself. I love how creating water out of nothing is like one of the most efficient uses of your battery. Like, oh yes, we're just breaking the laws of physics, but it only takes a little bit of energy to do that, you know? Alright, there we go. Nice. Come here. Yonobo.
Here I go! Goro! Let's move!
Thank you. You just follow me, dude. I made the path. Ah! Surprised the crap out of that guy.
That must be the first padlock, Link. Oh, there are 4 more for us to find. That's a lot.
No. We're 20% done. I don't... That's not... Whatever. Something tells me I'm gonna need it.
Here I go! Goro! Here I go!
Please give me the items it drops. Nice.
Goro! Here I go! Charge!
Rock, rock, rock. What's over here? Anything of use? My nose just kind of made a popping noise. Right. Brutal. Okay, awesome. Treasure chest. Cool. Okay. Now let's go. Let's see where this takes. Two. That way. All this for a treasure chest. Yay! 10 arrows. Okay. What? I thought there was a floor there. Evidently not. Okay. Let's see if we can't cheese this. I wish I had Rivali's Gale. That would be super handy in this situation. Be able to go up and then glide down wherever. I could, I could probably just cheese this entire dungeon, not even deal with the rails if I just brought like a one of the hover the gliders, right? actually. Come on, you know, Bo. And it's not moving.
Goro!
Oh my god, the game wants you to cheese it.
I can do it!
You're kidding me, right?
Here I go!
Go.
Goro!
Right in the eyeball. Oops. I am low on hearts. Holy cow. How am I just now realizing this? Beating this poor contract lies down.
Goro! Charge!
There's number 2.
Three to go! Let's hurry, Goro!
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. Why not? Come on, you know you want to let me. Alright, so we gotta go up. And this, folks, is why you maximize stamina as soon as you can. There we go. I just climbed my way to the top. Don't even care about all these friggin' whirly gigs and roundabouts.
Goro! Charge!
So with this, what we can do is just get a free, infinite source of matter. Like, I mean, think about it. I do this, and then now I have... Okay, think about it. I do this, and then now I just have an infinite source of matter for just a tiny little bit of energy that recovers naturally. How? Physics. What? Wrong glue.
I can do it!
No.
I can do it!
Thank you.
Just 2 left, Link. Let's keep it up, Goro.
It's on first floor. That's 5th floor. Go up, 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 up. Oops. Hello? Is that just for decoration? Okay, ever so slowly. Put this crud together. Alright, can we handle it? Please no. Okay, nice.
Here I go!
What? What? What?
I can do it! Let's roll!
Okay, that works. Alright. Alright, 5th floor. Oh, shoot. The 1st floor thing. 5th floor is way over there. I mean, it's good that I'm on the 5th floor. Height is always good. You can turn height into distance pretty easily in this game. This should get me more, like, outside the building. Go. Should get me in general where I want to. Or the switch for this is, but luckily I don't need it. beat you with your buddy's own head. That was a big ouch. Okay. Oh, well. Want that. Question is, I can. Okay, what floor am I on? Getting a little cheesy with it. Oh, God. Oh. Right here. Okay. I was about to say, that doesn't look like the map. Going the wrong way. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Here I go!
Unless I mess it up like that.
Goro! Charge! Only one left! Almost done, Goro!
I love how I basically cheese this entire thing. Like, I don't really feel like dealing with railways and stuff. I'm just gonna. Okay. How do we do this? This is the one floor, first floor, so. Alright, what happens if I do something like... I don't know that. Okay. this here. Throw that there. Miss here. Then I go in from the bottom. Nice. I can just cheese it.
Here I go.
Alright, quick water break. Be right back.
That's all the locks, Link. The door should open now.
Or show it now. Let's see, Goro. I don't know. Was he supposed to do? I guess you're supposed to drop in from the top. Oh. Well, you know what? Oh, yeah. Coming from the fifth. I was right just there at the fifth floor, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, it makes it very strong, but... These are like the best trade-off that I've seen of like the amount I have versus the strength that they give. Like plus 17, that's pretty good. Hey, we should have enough time to beat the dungeon as well.
Huh?
It opened! Gotta smash those red rocks and rescue Zelda.
I can do it.
Do I send him up one of these? Prediction, the boss fight is going to involve me sending him up these to hit the boss.
Where's Zelda? That's really, really big.
Sorry.
Oh no! Is Zelda inside the monster?
Grab it, buddy. I forgot to get a picture of the big guy. Oh no!
We've got to save her, Goro.
Of that one dragon. come on.
I can do it! Goro! Charge!
Ain't just one cyclone.
Watch out, Goro! Here I go! Let's go! Now's your chance!
I wonder what it's gonna do in the later rounds to prevent me from like hitting him. Because generally bosses have something to try and kind of impede you.
Here it comes!
Oh, appreciate it.
Exploded! Look
Oh,
out!
okay.
Goro! Snowball's gonna explode! Get back!
Yeah, halfway point.
Bubbles! Look out! Run away! Quick!
Safe!
I can do it! More bombs, Goro! Goro, if you roll me up the wall, I bet I can get over to it, Goro.
I know! That's okay.
I can do it! Here it comes! Goro! Charge!
You.
Now's our chance, Goro!
It just won. Kinda makes sense. Probably a lot harder for it to stick itself to the wall, you know?
It's so strong! I can do it!
Nice! I thought it wasn't gonna let me.
Chance! We've almost got it! Finish him off together!
Alright, one more.
Here I go! Goro! Charge!
Boom.
Now's your chance!
It's game over for you. Boom, 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 boom! Yeah!
Yonobo, Little Rock.
I've heard that voice. Are you the one who's been talking to us this whole time, Goro?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a mighty warrior, and as a sage who, like you, could command fire. You fight using your body as a weapon. Impressive. You are my descendant, the pride of the Gorons.
What about Daruk's protection?
You defeated that monster, the source of those foul rocks. But it was the Demon King who summoned it. He sent that monster to keep you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Secret stone? Demon King?
Huh. So this is the first you've heard of any of this. Then listen carefully to what I have to say. Let me tell you about the imprisoning war and the duty of our people. Many years ago, in the kingdom of Hyrule's earliest days, a great evil, the Demon King, sought to conquer the kingdom and kill everyone who resisted his rule. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, rose up to oppose him, along with
Fun fact, Raru was the name of the Sage of Light in Ocarina of Time.
And to fight the Demon King, Rauru trusted us with secret stones. Incredible artifacts that amplified our powers. I stood beside my fellow sages as the Sage of Fire, stronger than ever with my secret stone. However, we were no match for the Demon King. Even my strongest blows weren't enough to break him. Rauru understood that we couldn't overcome the Demon King. In one last brave act, our leader sacrificed himself to imprison that monster.
See, this is one of the problems with a game that gives you too much choice, is that no matter what you choose, this is the problem with the game that gives you too much choice. Because you can pick whatever path, they can't present the information in a certain order. So every single time you beat a temple in this game, they present to you the same information in a different cutscene.
The magic restraining the Demon King will be undone. He will return. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will need help. Lend him your power. Your fire. The Goron's mastery of fire.
In that moment, the duty of the Goron people was clear. I'd like nothing more than to smash the Demon King. I swear that when the Demon King returns, the Sage of Fire will awaken again.
There we
The
go.
Goron Sage and the Goron people will fight alongside your swordsmen. And that's what you need to know about the imprisoning war and of our people's duty. You saved Goron City, but the Demon King is still out there. pledge I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
So, it's my duty to help you fight? And he wants me to inherit this? Really? I don't know if I'm nearly as great as my
Oh,
ancestor
stop it.
was.
Pick up the stone,
Okay.
you know. Well,
If I don't help out, I'd be letting everyone else down.
and there you go.
There's no way I'll let that happen. I can do this.
Good.
I am the Sage of Fire. I've got an awesome new power, Goro. Link, hold out your fist.
Fist bump.
You can count on the Sage of Fire. I'll fight by your side till the very end. And take this. It's proof I stand with you. With that ring, you'll be able to call on my power anytime, Goro. I promise
Nice.
I'll be strong enough to fight beside you, no matter what happens. Okay, let's head back.
Let's not eat that anymore. Oh, it's all made of malice? I hard believe you making me worry like that. I oughta. Please don't be mad at President Yunobo. It's okay, Slurgo. I'm the one who made such a mess of things after all. If I had just been more careful. Said you put Goron City back to normal, and you did. The hero of Goron City you were when you made Unoboko, and you still are now. Thank you, Goro. Get to thank you too, Link. Get rid of that marbled rock roast, and smiles are coming back to Goron City. Can you imagine what might have happened if you hadn't broken that mask? Ugh, no, I can't even think about it. Princess Zelda wasn't angry when we ruined the mask, was she? Actually, we weren't able to catch up with her. It was all so strange. Now that I think about it, it seemed like she was walking toward that giant monster by choice. After that, we didn't see her again. President Yunobo, do you think maybe Princess Zelda is one of the bad guys? What do you mean? Like maybe the giant monster was pretending to be Princess Zelda. No way! Hang on. Come to think of it, the person my ancestor referred to as the Stage of Time. He said to help the swordsman Link. Now that I think about it, that was definitely Princess Zelda. I don't know why or how she was there in the past. Whatever the case is, that means the Princess Zelda we saw was an imposter. I'll ask my guys at Unoboko to search the area around the city for any leads. Even if you're not here with me, we'll still be connected, Link. Count on me. Enthusiasm is great and all, but let's not go digging up any more weird rocks. You got that, President Yunobo? Hey, Link. You visited Rito Village, Zoro's Domain, and Gerudo Town. You've gathered a lot of info by now. Why don't you go back and report all to Pura? I'm sure she's eagerly waiting for you. I do want to go and do the thunder cloud thing. Nice. I don't know why Yunobo knew to tell me to report back to Pura, but whatever. Okay. Hello. Sure. Okay, I want to do that first. Sorry. That is kind of frustrating. It doesn't tell you which one you've been to and which one you haven't. I'm pretty sure when you go to each one and help them out, they will offer you the ability to buy different things. Okay. Cool. I was about to say what? I'm busy. Alright, let's see if we can't find this guy. Is this him? It? Oh, hello. You who stand before me, make an offering. I'll propose me spirits that ought to return after life. You become my brother and stay a moment. My brother and I have combined our power to create the gate of depths. Desire, you must make an offering. Okay, this is where you can buy all the stuff if you broke it. Maybe I will seek your brethren. I kinda wanna. Over there, huh? Dang. In the light of a light route, too. Like right there. I think I'll do this, and then I'll go talk to Pura. Might initiate the end game scenario, or I wonder if it'll initiate the end game scenario, or if it'll just tell me to do something, which will then. Hey, Pokemon, welcome in. You're just catching the tail end of the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Doing fine, that's good. Oh, just finished up the final dungeon of the main story, I think. So I gotta go report back to the info person. Tell them everything I found out. And then presumably I will get access to the final boss fight or something. Some way to initiate the final confrontation. But right now I'm doing a little bit of a side quest. There are these statues in the depths that I can trade lost souls with, so that they can return them to the afterlife. And then, yeah, they'll give me stuff. Return. Alright, where is this guy? Ah, here he is. Hello. You who stand before me, make an offering. Offer pose to me. Spirits set out to return to the afterlife. They are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wander this land. I am one who returns all pose to the afterlife without prejudice. Good, evil, that's the few perspective of narrow-minded being. There is no such distinction. Take it you have encountered my brethren. Stay a moment. My brother and I have combined our power to create the Dark Hood. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering. Oh, Dark Hood. Oh, cool. I think he's got one. I got one more to find. Might go over a little bit on time, but that's fine. Today is the kite flying festival. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to head down to the space center and see if I can't fly a kite well. Last year I did not win anything. This year I'm going for it. Last year was in February, so I was kind of frustrated. When I was told yesterday, oh yeah, by the way, it's tomorrow. Oh? Okay. I would drive there. It's a little too far to it's a little too far to walk or bike. I don't have a bike. Basically, because I live in like the center of town, everything is either within walking or driving distance. Especially with the mountains, biking is it might be fun one way, but how's the weather? It's okay. It's cloudy. Pretty cloudy out, but we'll see. It's on the seashore, so generally wind isn't a problem. So that's lucky. Hello, the only purple. Welcome in. You're just catching the tail end of the stream. Glad to have you, though. How's life been treating you? True. This is not the Japanese. No Japanese stream this week. I've got my first kendo tournament is tomorrow. So that's exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking. Alright, got a Dragon Claw. Yeah. Ow. I'm gonna fly kites and kendo. What picture? But yeah, so today is kite flying. Yeah, there you go. So today is kite flying, and then setting up for the kendo tournament. And then tomorrow's the kendo tournament. I'm a little nervous, like I said. I'm not super duper nervous because after all, it's just the town tournament. So everybody that I face, everybody that will be involved is someone that I know. I would be a little bit more nervous if it was like the whole island tournament. Because I would be going up against other teams and I would be representing, you know, the town. And it's like, I don't really want to deal with that for the first tournament. But yeah, it's just me, myself, and I representing myself. I'm probably going to lose big time. And I don't say that from a place of self-pity or something. It's just that I will be participating in the, you know, um, open adult male bracket or division or whatever, and pretty much everybody else in that division is someone that has been doing it since childhood, and I've been doing it for a year. So yeah, I'm certainly not working with an advantage here. Will I come away with bruises? Probably. Truth be told. Hopefully I'll be able to give some out, you know. Oh. I cannot see. But yeah. One of the ironies of Kendo is like, your opponent wants to hit you on certain spots on your armor, which means that you do not want to get hit on your armor. Which means that sometimes, if you cause them to narrowly miss, you get hit on your bear skin. At practice yesterday, I got stabbed in the throat, so that was scary. I mean, luckily the armor did its job, and I didn't get stabbed in like the trachea. Oh, that's the spring of courage. So yeah, that was certainly a little bit like scary. My partner's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yep, I can still breathe. My windpipe has not been crushed. We're good. You know, armor did its job." But again, it's like, "Oh, I don't want you to hit me in the armor, because that's the point." But yeah, I should be fine. I'm planning on recording. Shoot. I'm planning on recording it. So, yeah. I think it might be cool to like record it and then upload it to YouTube with some commentary or whatever. How often the injuries? I mean, like every time I go to practice, I'm bound, if I'm going hard, I'm bound to get like a blister or two and some bruises. So it's like I don't get injured to the point of not being able to like function. Where the heck is this guy? But you know. Oh my god, I just realized they're at all the oh, the bargaining statues are at all of the oh, maybe they're not. At the rings of courage. They where the goddess statues are. Like if there's a goddess statue, will there be a bargainer? There we go. I just want the fancy hood. Yay, hood of the depths. Yeah. Yay! Don't that look cool? Don't I look cool? Yeah. That's awesome. Anyway, okay, I think actually instead of progressing the story, I'll leave you all on the edge of your seat. I'll come back next week. Thank you everybody for coming out. If you like what you saw and you're not following, you can feel free to follow to be notified of when I next go live. If you are already following and you would like to check out my other social media, you can do so in the description below if you are on desktop. If you're on mobile, you can type exclamation point, whatever the platform name is, and if I got it, my bot will give you the link. If you would like to catch up on my my streams while I'm not streaming, you can follow my clips channels. They all post the same thing, but they'll post one clip every day. So if you want to pick your favorite platform, keep up on them. But yeah, let's see. If in any case, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so just by showing up, watching, lurking. More than enough support for me. But if you would like to support the channel monetarily, you can do so by cheering, donating, or subscribing. It's free with Amazon Prime. Info on how to set that up in my Discord. But yeah, but yes. In any case, get vaccinated, get boosted as soon as you're able to. If you're not already, if you're not boosted, don't leave your house unless you need to. But if you do need to leave your house, make sure you wear a mask, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, and wash your hands, everybody. Bye.